everyone, my name is Shaun Kehoe. I'm a personal trainer, and today I'm here to tell you about me, what I've been through to become a personal trainer, why I'm a personal trainer, and what I can do to help you. I've been on a very interesting road to become a personal trainer. When I was 6 months old, I was diagnosed with a medical condition called hydrocephalus. A blood vessel ruptured in my head, created all kinds of fluid, and I had to have 3 brain surgeries. It was very intense. I almost didn't make it. But I got through it, and they had to put what's called a VP shunt in my head. Long story. Because of that, I was not going to be allowed to play any contact sports like hockey, football, any of that stuff. But I was able to get through it, and that was the first battle I had to fight. When I was 5, 6 years old, I was diagnosed with asthma. I started having asthma attacks, wasn't breathing well. I spent my first 10 Easters of my life in the hospital with a mask on, trying to breathe properly. Because of these issues, again, I wasn't allowed to play any contact sports. I wasn't allowed to play any of the sports that I really loved, but I was always into challenging myself physically. I had to find a way to do it. I wasn't one of these kids that was going to sit there and play a video game all day. It just wasn't going to happen. Now, when I was 13, medical battle number 3 came up. I had another blood vessel rupture in my head. I woke up one morning, felt like a bomb went off in my head. I was hearing music and I would throw up. And I'd hear something and I'd throw up. What's going on here? I went to the hospital, had a CT scan, I woke up, and I'll never forget it. Both my parents were standing right here, and I could just tell by the look on their face, like, Shaun, you had another one. So I went through all this testing, all this kinds of work, had another brain surgery to fix it, but I got through that one as well. Life went on. Did I let it stop me from anything? No. Did I keep training? Did I keep playing sports? Did I keep pushing myself? Of course. I had my limits, but again, I didn't let it stop me at all. Through high school, I used to try out for every sport on this earth and never made the team. Just didn't have the skill level. I used to work harder than everybody. We'd do things like running drills and stuff, and I'd finish 10 miles ahead of everybody. But then we'd get to the skill part of it, and I just wasn't there. The coaches loved me though, so my last year of high school, they asked me if I'd like to be the trainer for the senior basketball team. I said, sure, I'll help the guys out. Here's where I hit a bump when it came to becoming a trainer. The teacher put me on there because he saw me helping the guys in the gym, showing them how to do bench press properly, how to squat properly. The players treated me like garbage. They're like, oh, you're our trainer, go get me this, do that for me. They treated me more like a butler than a trainer. That kind of scared me away for a bit about being a trainer. So I didn't go into training right away after finishing high school. So when I was 18 years old and in my first semester of college, the biggest bump that I've ever been through in my life came up. I was diagnosed with epilepsy. People started seeing me have what looked like seizures. We weren't sure yet. They just made me go in for what's called an EEG right away. And I had a seizure 5 minutes into it, just like that. I have a 15-year-old son. He was 2 at the time. I wasn't allowed to be alone with him anymore. I had to stop going to school for a bit. Everything was crazy. I almost gave up a few times, but I found a way to fight through it. And the biggest reason for that is my son Aaron. My son Aaron gave me a reason to keep going. Throughout this time, I never stopped training. I was lucky because the gym down the road from my place was being run by a person I went to school with. So he would keep an eye on me when I was training. It wasn't safe for me to be in there by myself. But he used to watch me, and my buddies would come with me, and they knew how much I wanted to be in the gym, and how it just made me feel better. It gave me something to do. I couldn't go to school, I couldn't go to work, I couldn't do anything, so this was my one time to get off my butt and do something. One day, I met this person named Tim Slykehouse. Yeah, I'm gonna mention him in here. And he told me about omega-3 fish oil, how it could help my epilepsy. It may not, it may not, who knows? Just give it a shot. I tried the fish oil, I tried the capsules to start off, and I started going about a month without a seizure. And then a week where I'd have my regular whole bunch, a month with none, a week with a whole bunch. But me going a month at the time was ridiculous. The longest I'd go before that was gonna be 3 days tops. That went off and on for about 6 months. And then he said, well, why don't you try the liquid fish oil? It gets into your bloodstream faster, it's better for you. I said, okay, why not? Just give it a shot. So I started taking it, and a month went by, another month went by, another month went by. Everybody was just sitting there. My friends, my family were just sitting there waiting for me to have a seizure. Like, we know it's gonna happen, we know it's gonna happen. It's been 6.5 years and it hasn't happened. So I haven't had a seizure since. I'm healthy, I'm back on my own 2 feet. After about 1.5 years of that, I decided, okay, let's try and go back to work. Got myself an office job, just get my life back on track, see if my body could handle doing all this stuff. During this time, I also got the green light to be alone with my son again, because I'd gone long enough without a seizure, so that was a big boost. About 2 years into it, I decided, okay, Now it's time for me to go after what I want to do. I want to be a trainer. So I became a trainer. I love it. I just started out doing at-home training, just helping the odd person here and there. I'll never forget my first client, Joanne. You remember, I came in to train you. We walked in the gym, and she was like, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I don't want to be here. 20 minutes into our workout, she was high-fiving and fist-pumping, and I turned around, sort of looked up, and I was like, thank you. I knew I did the right thing. I know I picked the right path to go down and become a trainer. Just a couple months ago, I found out about this gym. It's called the Center for Strength and Athletic Development. Don't let the name intimidate you. We do more than just train athletes here. This is for everybody. This is no matter what your goals are, whether you're trying to lose weight, get in shape, whether you're an athlete, whatever you're trying to do, whether you're just looking for someone to work out with to keep you focused. I can help you in any way, shape, or form you want. As a trainer, that's one thing you can never do as a trainer is stop learning. There's always something new to learn. So even if I can't answer your question right away, send me something, I'll do some research, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But my ultimate goal is to prove to everybody, after you've heard what I've been through, you can get through anything. It may take longer than you expected, you may go over some hurdles that you didn't expect, but you can, if you believe in yourself, as long as you know what you're focused on and what you want to do, you can get through anything.